Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do the detailed camera review of the Moto One Power. So Moto One Power is the latest smartphone announced under the Android One platform. There are some really good options for this device. One is that it comes with the Snapdragon 636 chipset, which is one of the really good chipsets in this price segment. The pricing is right this time, 15,999, and it also comes on the Android One platform, so updates are promised by Google. So Motorola One Power is the Android One device with a 5000 mAh capacity battery. So there are lots of good things about this device. Now on the camera front, it also comes with a dual camera setup. So in this video we'll analyze how good the camera experience is, and we'll also talk about the camera samples taken with this device under different light conditions. So let's get started. First up, let's have a look at the hardware offered. So the Moto One Power comes with a dual camera setup. It has a primary 16 megapixel camera with f-stop 1.8 aperture and a secondary 5 megapixel camera for depth sensing and for portrait mode. There is also CCT LED flash included on the rear panel. Talking about the selfie camera, it has a 12 megapixel selfie camera with f-stop 2.0 aperture, and there is also screen flash included for taking low light selfies. So that is the camera hardware of the Moto One Power. So let's go straight into the camera samples to see how good the experience is on the Moto One Power. Let's have a look at the samples taken with the Moto One Power. First up, the daylight captures. So here are the daylight captures taken with the Moto One Power, and you could see that color quality looks good and it does not oversaturate the images, and at the same time they are vivid as well. But one thing which is missing on the Moto One Power camera is the sharpness levels, and as a result the details are not that great on the images even in bright sunlight. Also you could see the dynamic range is quite average, and at times the sky looks too hazy in the images even though it's bright in reality. There is also an auto HDR mode available. Overall, the quality of the images is not as good as what we have seen on the Moto G6, which we reviewed few months back, but they are quite decent in terms of the quality. Looking at the close-up images, here again you could see the colors are good but misses out on sharpness levels, and as a result you could see images going blurred if you zoom in. And also the focusing in close-up images is not an easy task. Moving to the low light images, you could see even in well lit conditions the images lacks details and noise creeps in. When lights drop further, you could clearly see the high noise in the images, although there is sufficient details in the images. So low light performance is average at its best. Now coming to the portrait mode in the rear camera. Here the portrait shots are quite average and the edge detection is not that great. You can also see that image lacks details and sharpness levels are not impressive. There is also an option to adjust the background blur of the images, and you can also refocus the images once you have taken it. Now moving on to the video recording. The phone can record videos in 1080p resolution, and there is also support for 4K at 30 fps. The video recording does not support EIS, although it is available in the Moto G6. The video quality is usable and has decent details, but lack of EIS might be a deal breaker for many. Moving on to the selfie department. The Moto One Power packs a 12 megapixel shooter which is capable of delivering good selfies. You could see the color quality looks really good and details are quite good, and also the skin tones in the selfies is good. The phone also comes with a front facing flash for low light selfies and does a quite decent job altogether. The device also supports portrait selfies, and while they are quite usable, the edge detection is a hit and miss affair and not the best we have seen in this segment. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Moto One Power, which is having a 12 megapixel shooter capable of recording videos in 1080p resolution. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front facing camera. So summing up, how good is the camera on the Moto One Power? The Moto One Power does a decent job in terms of the camera department, but not an ideal smartphone for camera enthusiasts, as there are many other camera-centric smartphones in this segment. Moto can improve the camera via updates, and we have been told there might be an update coming soon which will probably fix the issues we have mentioned. Adding EIS support to the camera would make the video recording even better. The selfie experience is good for the most part, if not the best. We'll also be comparing the camera with other smartphones in this price segment, so stay tuned. So this is Nirmal signing off with a camera review of the Moto One Power. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.